What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another edition of Pantherology. Welcome to today's video, everyone. My reasons why the Carolina Panthers can make the playoffs this year in 2021. Now, I know I did an earlier record prediction saying they're going 9-8 and probably missing the playoffs with that, but doesn't mean that the possibilities are not there that they can't make the playoffs, but they can. So pound that like button, pound the subscribe button, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Click that post notifications bell so you don't miss out on any of the new raw content. All right, guys. Also, please let me know if there's something you want to hear. Comment. Also, I'm getting better with editing my videos, my thumbnails, stuff like that. So to make it more intriguing for y'all. If there's anything that y'all would like me to add into the videos, stuff like that, please let me know that too. I want to try to make these better for y'all. And obviously for y'all to continue watching. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let me give you my reasons why I think the Carolina Panthers can make the postseason. All right. So the Carolina Panthers obviously have the chance to reach the postseason 2021, and with detail on how that is possible. So heading into 2021 season, there are not going to be many people that view the Carolina Panthers as a team that can reach the postseason. However, with the signings made in free agency, the trade for Sam Darnold, and the 11-player draft haul, there's a chance Carolina could sneak into the playoffs. But how is that possible? Well, I'm going to explain how. So the first reason is the improved quarterback play. I think Sam Darnold can be the franchise quarterback for the Carolina Panthers for the next coming years. Teddy Bridgewater was a serviceable quarterback in 2020, but that's about it. He didn't win games down the stretch, struggled to finish off, drives with touchdowns, and just flat out misread coverages. Sam Darnold comes into the fold after 3 seasons in New York and finally has a chance to succeed in this league. He had zero weapons and protection and coaching while with the Jets, and now has a plethora of weapons and a young and talented coaching staff. The offensive line still needs some work, but hey, it's an improvement from what he has had. Now, Darnold also gives the Panthers a mobile quarterback that can make plays with his feet or extend plays while his receivers get open. Having a dual threat quarterback makes things a lot tougher on the opposing defensive coordinators. And because he has to game plan for the fact that the quarterback runs well. And no, I'm not saying Sam Darnold is Lamar Jackson or Kyler Murray or even like Josh Allen. But his ability to run the football and just gives him an added dimension to an already explosive offense. So one area Teddy Bridgewater struggled in was obviously throwing the deep ball. Although Darnold doesn't have the strongest arm in the world, it is vast improvement over Bridgewater. This allows offensive coordinator Joe Brady to open things up and let Darnold rip it down the field to Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, Terrace Marshall Jr., and others. So Darnold doesn't need to be great to have success. He just needs to be efficient and limit the mistakes. The next reason, a healthy Christian McCaffrey coming back, right? Running back, Christian McCaffrey missed 13 games last season, obviously due to a variety of injuries. So most will say that there's no value in running backs, but I beg to differ. Look at Henry at the Tennessee Titans. Look at McCaffrey in the past. McCaffrey is not your ordinary back. He's a dynamic weapon that can be used in multitude of ways. So what he brings to the offense in terms of rushing the football, catching it out of the backfield, makes him way more valuable than just your ordinary running back. 2 years ago, he recorded over 1,000 yards rushing and receiving in the same season. His production was essentially the combination of 2 starters wrapped up in one. If he can play 90% or more of the team's games in 2021, this offense will be one of the best in the league statistically. Next, a stronger defense. Carolina's defense gave up so many third down conversions a year ago, and outside of Brian Burns, had trouble getting to the quarterback consistently. Over the last couple of months, GM Scott Fitterer addressed those two problems via the draft and free agency. The secondary lost Rasul Douglas to the Raiders and Cornellar to the Lions, but brought in former line Rashawn Melvin and former Pro Bowler A.J. Bouye. With the 8th overall pick that the team drafted, my boy out of South Carolina, corner J.C. Horn, which put the final stamp of emphasis in that secondary. So Horn is a long, tough, physical corner that can match up with just about any receiver and take him out of the opposing team's game plan. He reminds me a lot of Jalen Ramsey and a little bit of Stephon Gilmore. But Horn and a second-year safety, Jeremy Chin, will be flying all over the field making plays in the back end for the Panthers. Now, Shaq Thompson was our only reliable linebacker that the Panthers had in 2020. And even if he didn't have his best season, Carolina signed former Charger Denzel Perryman and former Jet Frankie Louvu. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, to help, shore up that linebacker unit. In terms of applying pressure, the Panthers also signed Hassan Reddick, who is coming off of a career-high 12.5 sacks. Pair him with Brian Burns or YGM on the outside, and then you have Derek Brown and Daquan Jones on the interior of the line, and all of a sudden the Panthers have a formidable pass rush. There will still be some bumps and bruises throughout the course of the season for a young defense, but overall, it's a unit that should make massive strides in 2021. Next reason is a favorable start to their schedule. I mean, the back end of the Panthers' schedule was brutal, and I mean absolutely brutal. But, I mean, they end the season at Buffalo, home versus Tampa Bay, and then at New Orleans, and then at Tampa Bay again. So, however, the first 9 to 10 weeks on the schedule are the favorable for the Panthers, which means there is a lot of winnable games. So, the Panthers will have the Jets, Saints, Texans, Cowboys, Eagles, Vikings, Giants, Falcons, and Patriots for the first 9 games. There's no reason to believe that the Panthers can't be above 500 to this point in the season. A strong start should go a long way in giving this young team confidence before heading into that 4-game gauntlet at the end of the season. So, guys, those are my reasons why I think Carolina Panthers can make the playoffs. It's just that them meshing well, putting the pieces together. Joe Brady, Phil Snow, Matt Rule, getting that team ready this offseason and hopefully we will see I think we'll see an improvement from last year, but I would love to make the playoffs, but in my earlier predictions when I was picking the record predictions, I went 9-8, we missed the playoffs, and I would still even take that at this point, which means that there is an improvement somewhere, defense, offense, whatever the case may be, probably both sides of the ball. So, guys, pound the like button, pound the subscribe button, comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. Click that post notifications bell so you don't miss out on any new raw content. Also, guys, if there's something you want to hear, something you want me to improve on, something thumbnail-wise, adding videos into the videos, something, whatever you want, let me know. I want to try to improve my channel for y'all, for me, and it helps me help you, right? All right. Anyways, Panther Nation, Pantherologists, you know what to do. Keep pounding.